nadagdagan ng may bike.
Hanggang kabilang kalye, nagtitinda na rin kayo, Manong?
Ang notebook.
Sunod na taon, pati menu nadagdagan.
Nax, may squid balls na.
Mahal kasi ang lapis. May kikyaw pa dyan.
Bilib na bilib ako kay Manong Fishball.
And good evening. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, our non-binary friends. We are back with UAC Season 3, and this is, of course, going to be Wild Rift with Cerberus Ultimate from Pylon Esports and PUP versus Sage Tempest from the Golden Eagles of University of San Agustin. This is going to be their best of one round robin match here for this group, and I believe they are in Group B, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and this is going to be exciting. Sage, of course, a very prestigious org from Iloilo.
Right.
I think this is their first venture into Wild Rift for UAC. Meanwhile, Pylon did go pretty far in the losers bracket of Division B previous season, but they got knocked out by WVSU. So let's see if they're in top form today. We'll be your shoutcasters. I'm Hirehon, with me is Lyric. What's up?
Yeah, man. Excited for this one. Now, so many fans right now watching us from PUP. We also have viewers from Sage Tempest side rooting for their team. The bans are already starting, and once again, Galio. This time, Nuno also is going to be banned. Ziggs, not even surprising from that one. Yeah, so far so good for the bans.
And so far, yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary. All these bans
Lulu.
are pretty solid. Lulu as an early ban here does mean that, I mean, there's a huge value in the enchanter support of Lulu right now.
Right.
I do
Olaf.
see it being Olaf being banned out, very, very standard. We might see, yeah, we might
Lee
see
Sin.
Lee Sin is going to be open. If the Lee Sin is banned here, it does mean that Kha'Zix.
Alright.
So this is a respect ban specifically against Cerberus. Even though Kha'Zix is generally strong this patch, not a lot of teams pick it up in favor of like Jarvan, in favor of Lee Sin, who are much more reliable, so to speak. Xin Zhao much more reliable and less feast or famine junglers.
Right.
So
There it
Lee Sin
is.
is open, immediately it gets taken.
Right. So again, I mean, at last, the blind monk will see light this time. He's been in the ban list for quite a long while. We had so many series already.
This could be a pretty strong
75.
swing though, with Camille Xinjiao, I was
Xinjiao,
gonna say,
alright.
or Fiora Xinjiao, or Aurelia Xinjiao. I think all of those are very, very strong responses to the Lee Sin blind pick.
Camille is available, so yeah,
Mhm.
Camille can be a good pick right here. We have the Gragas still available. Also, Riven is up there also, so it's just a battle of junglers so far for the first pick. Let's see who Sage is going to be picking for their next one. Xin Zhao, Renekton. All right, they're going to be hovering over
I
Renekton.
guess it's okay. I wouldn't blind pick it into any of the big four in
True.
top lane. But it is a late. But Renekton has its place. You know, if maybe in Renekton you want a very good early game so that your hyper carries mid or hyper carries in Dragon Lane and your
Female
carry
player.
mid lane.
We have a female player.
Ooh, okay.
All right, interesting.
Well, it's very
There
good to
it is,
highlight.
Riven.
Yeah, it's very good to highlight them as well. I mean, we shouldn't assume that she identifies or expresses as such,
Alright.
but yeah,
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
rare. It's just rare
but
to
yeah,
have
it's-
one in the team, right?
Of course, and of
But yeah,
course,
when-
it's good
when
that
the
we're known-
Renekton-
yeah.
Yeah, when Renekton was up, I was thinking about Riven for the counter pick because Riven is
Mhm.
one of the strong champions to really cut, who can really face up with Renekton. I love the pick of PP right now, getting Riven, and they even got the Twisted Fate on top of it.
Ooh,
So this
like
is good
this.
so far.
Yeah, I like this. The Braum pickup is very good as well. Like I said,
Mhm.
with the Xinjiao and the Renekton, they have a very potent early game here, which means that their bot lane might be something that needs a little bit of time to ramp up. Maybe something that goes online at 8-9 minutes instead of taking over early. So we're gonna have to see here the rest of these bans. Here is going to be the Varus and the Corki. So a lot of these marksman bans here coming out as well. And like I said, this is a pretty contentious, lots of power picks from both sides.
I guess the bans are going to be for ADCs right now. So there's still two more bans. Kaisa can be a good ban. Vayne is not going to be allowed right here. How will PUP respond to this one, knowing that Sage is going to be the next pick? picking the next part of the draft. Kaisa will be a very good ban right here. Let's see if they're just gonna do so.
Mhm.
Next 5 seconds, they're really taking their time right here. And there
Okay,
it
so
is.
they're really
Kaisa is
taking out.
coming
They're
down.
taking out the hyper carries here.
Right.
The
Yes.
Bane and the Kaisa are going to be out of the picture. Tristana is still open here. Actually, I would like Tristana, or Ezreal also works. Ezreal would have a more flat, more consistent power curve
True. Mhm.
compared to the Tristana, which kind of has a few phases in the game where she's kind of flimsy compared to the Ezreal. But I
Lucian.
like this comp so far. Lucian. I mean, I've been kind of disillusioned with the Lucian recently.
Mhm.
But even though I do see the value in it, right? You got a
Right.
very good AD caster that can really take advantage of
You
just
haven't
getting in
picked.
there. You haven't picked here. Hopefully, there's no draft error.
There
Oh
it is.
no, it's actually Lucian. So
Right. All right, so Nami will be a very good pick right here. They're gonna go for
Ana.
Jana. I would take
Oh,
that
okay.
also. So that's
Yeah,
a good
Jana's
pick
okay.
for
I mean, it's what you
Lucian.
want specifically against the Xinjiao and the Renekton. I feel
Right.
good control mage. This does mean that this is a mid-game power. This is a mid-game fighting composition from Sage Tempest. Meanwhile, Cerberus Ultimate has a pretty solid power curve throughout the game. The Lucian kind of crumples against Renekton Xinjiao because if you're in range to auto attack with Lucian, you're in range to get Ruthless Predator or Audacious Charge. But that's
Definitely.
what the Janna is there for, right?
Yes, the monsoon to protect the Jana. But yeah, I'm favoring PUP side right now, especially in the Baron lane. We know that Riven has the advantage over Renekton, especially in the later parts of the game. Renekton tend to fall off. So, given the later parts of the game, I will give it to PUP. They have the flexibility of a split push with the Riven, with the Twisted Fate in their hands. So no full engage right now for PUP. I guess the split push can be a part of their plan. A pretty healthy lineup right here on Sage Tempest. Also, I would say Sage Tempest has a better draft right here.
I like the Sage Tempest draft a lot more, though I do see the value, the pick-off potential from the draft that Pylon has, or rather Cerberus has, right? Because they have a very good pick-off potential with the gold card. You can
Right.
combo that with the Dragon's Rage to catch someone out. So it is going to be like very strong pick-off. You have the Janna, so in case you're trying to go for a pick-off and the rest of your team kind of gets caught off guard by the Renekton or the Xinjiao, you have the Janna to make some space for yourself while you finish the pickoff. While you're beating someone up, someone tries to save him, you're like, no, you ain't intervening here. And that's what PUP's comp basically is. But USA does have a pretty good power level throughout the game. They have very good early game, they have a very potent mid game, and they have an okay late game.
Yes, definitely. So let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, game number one. This is a best of one, right? Really. So PUP on the blue side, USA on the red side. This time, everyone should be going to their respective lanes. As Draken will get that plant, but will take a huge chunk of HP poke right here. But Draken will be able to escape. He's gonna be okay. That's gonna be the early game.
For now, though, yeah, that's really what you want to be doing as the Lucian. Yeah, of course, Dragon's gonna take a lot here, but it shouldn't be too hard. He does have the heal in case of an emergency. You want to establish an early HP lead in the first 2 levels as that Lucian. That's naturally how this lane goes. But
yeah, the poke game. Yeah, the poke game for Lucian and Janna is really scary. So they have to take advantage of that top lane, though.
Top lane, Marsha having a little bit of trouble here. You do want to bully that Renekton before he gets all 3 of his abilities. And Kuyafall on his was in a previous roster. Ooh, taking a lot of damage here. Ruthless Predator in as well. Lots of damage coming through. Alley-oop into the Audacious Charge. Still trades it back. So it is actually, which team got the first blood? I think it was USA that got the first blood there. They both died like almost simultaneously. So
I think it's CRB because
Yeah.
it was Marsha who spawned up first. So yeah, I guess it is PUP who got the first blood. Pretty even on the gold count, but Rift Scuttlers, blue team will have the advantage on that. That will lessen out the rotation power, the prowess of the Xin Zhao.
I mean, naturally, if it's a 2v1 and you trade back 1 for 1, it naturally favors the one that didn't expend more resources there. And we see aggressive there. she was able to make some plays or make some resources bot lane for her own team.
Oh, it was
So yeah.
Sinzao got the first blood.
Mhm. But yeah, in the end, it's probably favoring PUP, even though the first blood was taken by USA.
Right, definitely. So
Very small, very small.
yeah. At that point, that was negligible. It would have been disastrous if ever there was a no return kill right there for either of the team. But it's 1-1 even. We're at 10k in the gold. 3 minutes in, I guess the next action for this game will be the big objectives. It's
In
Cloud
1 minute.
Drake that's gonna be spawning the next minute of this game. That's a big objective on the bottom lane fight.
Calling here. Going wide for the most part, but the piercing light does deal quite a bit of damage. You're really abusing the extended range of the piercing light going
Oh,
through grease.
no.
Oh, Marshall, one more hit is gonna
God.
do it. Wow, that's a 3-man. And PUP coming in hot right there. No trade backs this time. Good thing there that Levi. Wow, okay,
Ooh.
Flash Wind becomes lightning. That was a big expenditure right there. I don't think that was quite worth it.
Yeah, but that's something that you need to think about. Whenever PUP goes for a gag, you should not forget that there is a stun potential in the form of Destiny plus Gold card. USA, Marsha, then most probably forgot about that, and he paid dearly with his HP. Commendable aggression right there. Levi with the read. Forced Kuya Fall to use the flash right there, so that's not gonna be available when the the Cloud Drake is gonna be spawning. But Aggressive is already here, clearing the Rift Scuttler, and they will have the good priority on this Cloud Drake as USA will go for the Rift Herald instead.
They could, but it seems like it's really late because Levi actually
Destiny
is gonna start out late as well. And here, they're gonna get the Cloud Drake, Destiny open to try and see if they can go for the Rift Herald here. It does seem like they are able to push in mid lane to prevent PUP from just responding to it, but it's gonna be a really late trade. They're gonna be paying for it with a lot of damage on his bot lane turret, maybe even the turret itself.
Yeah, definitely. Bottom turret is being started right now. TP is gonna be coming in. Let's see at the bottom lane. There should be using the Rift Herald right here for the top lane. But Oriana, which that's from downtown. Almost connects. Almost gets Draken right there. But he's gonna be okay. But King though takes the calling in the face. He's gonna be rooted and he's gonna be kicked in the face. He's gonna go down. First turret in favor of PUP. Top turret is gonna be traded right here. Here comes Train to defend this bottom turret, and PUP will wisely disengage.
Yeah, a little bit late to the party right there. They are going to get a lot of value top lane, but it's going to get stopped by the second tier. And I will always, once again, PUP ultimate, PUP Cerberus ultimate, a lot faster on the uptake here than USA. They were able to get more value out of the trade, right? Like they traded each side of their side lanes for turrets, but a kill came through for PUP, and that's very, very valuable that it's going onto the important members here.
Yes, definitely. So now Rift Herald is suspended. We should see action on the map getting lowing down. Destiny is available in the next coming seconds, so that could be something for PUP. But we're looking at a 3-1 gold lead. 3-1 score on the board with a 4K gold lead on PUP side. So far so good. Kuya Fall is gonna be caught right here. Two champions to get him, so that's gonna be a fight.
I don't really like this so far. I don't like the call to go for the Riven gank here, but he's going to go and try and go through Keyburst. Is going to stun him down. They'll just really settle for the prom there. One more hit. The concussive blows is going to come through. Yeah, the Winter's Bite slowing them down just enough. But first,
that
I
was
like,
big.
Yeah, that was
big for USA.
big. Now pretty much salvages the lane. It salvages the lane. I was ready to say, okay, Renekton 0-2, dead lane. Dead lane. Yeah. But that pretty much salvages it, and PUP is not able to trade back anything but Rain. Oh, Unbreakable.
Oh, look at that shield.
Here comes Levi. He wants something here. Audacious Charge in.
Oh,
yeah, that's easy. Just relentless pursuit out of the way.
Yeah, man, USA just even things out. Here's a replay of what happened. Ezreal, big ultimate from downtown. That helped the team a lot inside of USA. That will make them go for this charge. Kuya Fall will try to help the teammates, but will regret that decision immediately. 3-3 on the board. Mid-turret is going to take a pounding. I think this is going to be a fight, man.
This could be dangerous, though. Aggressive, if they can get more winter concussive blow stacks on him. Nope, not going to happen. But yeah, at this point, Marsha can try fighting back against Quayfall, but it's really a losing battle.
Right.
If the Renekton doesn't get ahead first, the Riven's just going to feast on him.
Yeah.
So he's going to need help and aggressive.
Destiny is gonna be used right here. I guess they're gonna go for aggressive with the top lane, top turret though.
Going for the
Already
turret.
very low. And
One more shot
Tornado?
is going to do it. There are lots of damage coming through, but they got what they wanted. Cerberus' ultimate. They could go for a fight
comes
here
Xin
as
Zhao.
well. Quayfall taking a lot of concussive blows here, able to finish off the Braum here, gets stunned up. But in the end, this Levi trying to go for aggressive right there. Leaves his friend alone. Quayfall is able to get some for himself. Quayfall jumping into the keyboard to stun 2. Look at that, Shockwave is gonna come with 3 members, but USA not enough damage to finish him off.
Alright.
That's
So
a big
USA
deal.
just team ace, man. USA just stayed there for quite a while already. They already lost a lot of champions. They should have backed away, but instead they went in for the fight. Look at this right here. They were already down in this fight, and took them so long that the cavalry for PUP side just arrived, and there it is. Shockwave on top of everything. Sage seeing will be the next target. There's a gold card just in case he tries to get away, and that is a kill. 8-3 on the board. We're now looking at 8k gold lead in favor of PUP. They will get this Ocean Drake for free. That will add on top of that lead 9k now.
9k, and looking at the items, they're in a very, very good spot here.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I think that's a
Kick.
very dead raid.
Ooh.
Not enough time to Essence to Arcane Shift out of there. That's oh no, Quayfall. Okay, very, very close. Yeah, very, very close. But in the end, it's still win. It's still a win. You push the opposing laner out of the lane, and you continue to farm and split push, giving your team space to get that Rift Herald. This is why I didn't really like the Renekton pickup.
Gets a Riven.
Like Irelia or Fiora with the Xinjiao would have been like the perfect 1-2 punch for that draft, but I guess Renekton was there. They wanted to dominate the lanes, but against the big 4 of Baron lane, the Renekton just kind of crumples with jungle interference.
Now, right now, PUP just asserting their dominance, taking all the creep waves. I mean, the jungle creeps right here on the side of USA. That's gonna choke them out with the resources. So far, so good for PUP. Now we're looking at 11k gold lead. Slowly but surely, PUP is taking full control of this game. Remember, there is the Destiny available again, so if they want to go for an aggression, they can definitely do so, but there is no big objective available at this point. So farming game at 10 minutes in, this is still very good for PUP.
Definitely. And 10k gold lead, they can just stay like this. Their comp isn't the best when the game goes to really late, but I don't think PUP Cerberus Ultimate is going to let it happen that way. And with the way that Sage Tempest has been playing, they might not survive to see PUP Cerberus Ultimate's comp kind of fall off, right?
I think the go signal right here for PUP is really if they get the Baron already. We'll see if that will happen later on USA. Oh, there's a fight, man.
Getting a few kills here there, though. Dealing back a lot of damage, equally trades.
One.
But that one, that's going to kill Marsha, taking a lot of damage as well. 17's going to try and save his skin here. Levi, he's always trying to get those last sneaky kills, but it hasn't been working for him.
Rift Herald.
PUP, Rift Herald summons mid lane. This is going to go all the way to Inhib for
good
sure.
kick.
That's a very nice Dragon's Rage from Aggressive. She picks that up for her team, and that's going to be the red team. Or rather, the Cerberus Ultimate team here picking up the Inhib as well. Doesn't even need Shelly for that second tier. And now that mid lane is opened up, they can just transition to the side lanes here. They can start pinching those nerves against USA and close out this game clean.
Yes, definitely, man. PUP in total control of the game. 13. Oh, here's a replay right here. I want to see that kick once again. This was the Rift Herald shown right here. Flash, boom, kick on the face, and Orianna is out of this map. And right now, 11 minutes in the game, and the base is already open. This is where USA doesn't really want to be. The Rift Herald should be spawning in the next minute of this game. I mean, the Baron should be spawning next minute of this game. Destiny used right here to scout where everyone is. I love that right now. They're making a beeline all towards Sage, seeing right here on the bottom lane. Mid. Oh,
as
there
well.
it
So they,
is. I was
yeah.
waiting for the kill on the Oriana,
As
and
soon
they're
as I
gonna do
saw
so.
that he was still there, while there was on his way,
Okay.
I knew it was aggressive coming in as well, picking that up for his team, for her team here. But USA trying to get some revenge, but it's
Lead
not
champ
gonna
is dead.
happen.
Lead
Levi
champ is dead.
does not reach the amount of power that he needed to as
GG's.
a shield out. I think that's gonna be game.
Ace man, no Baron needed. I thought that was the go signal, but USA was just all over the map. PUP took advantage of it. Now the jugular, and that is it. Game
Go,
over. PUP with the win.
let's go. But yeah, PUP looks like I'm eating my words here. I was the sole caster that predicted that Sage would win. I believed in the org buffs, but Pylon showed themselves, or Cerberus here
Right.
showed themselves to be a potent team as well, despite despite falling short in the against the W. No, yeah, despite falling short at the end of the Division B, they still
Right.
made it to Division A. They were able to establish themselves as a player on the map for Division A on Wild Rift here, and here they're
Right.
going to be showing themselves as a contender.
Okay. We're going to the highlights right now. Rift Herald, this was the part where they flash kick, beautiful kick on the side of face of the Oriana, and that just opened up the base on the side of USA. This part right here, Monsoon is gonna be casted. This is where Third died, but he was able to get the Ezreal right there. Good trade. Sinzao will try his best to chase for the Janna right here. It's already very low, but Janna will find enough space to clutch barrier right there, and Sinzao just goes down. That was a dragon take right there. I'm not really sure what happened at this point. This is the gold card connecting, and here comes Lee Sin. Boom, erased Ezreal, and that was downhill from there for at that point for USA.
This tells me one thing, that PUP's or collegiate organization Pylon, with their team Cerberus Esports,
Mm-hmm.
Cerberus rather, they have an eye for talent, right? Like they have
True.
Kuya Fall, who's part of the previous roster, and the rest of the roster is relatively new, but they have an eye for talent.
True.
Aggressive coming in, with clean ganks for the top lane, for the Baron laner as well. So all of it coming through. As for Sage, this is their first foray into Wild Rift, but I'm expecting same thing with USC Teletigers, right? That they have the potential to really uh, put their talents through the training regimen
Mm-hmm.
with the infrastructure that they have, with the support staff that they have, to really make them into a shining representative of Iloilo.
Right, definitely, man. But yeah, PUP. On top of everything that you said, girl power, man. They were able to diversify their lineup. That should empower female players. You can join a collegiate team also, even if it's all male
Yeah,
that you're seeing. There's still room if you're
Rogue
talented
from
enough. Yeah,
Viridis Arcus also earlier, like Rogue from Viridis Arcus as well. So I'm really
right.
happy that we're
Good.
seeing this, especially in Wild Rift, to see an increasing diversity in terms of the players as
Right.
well. So looks like our first day
Day one.
for Division B and for Division B's like double LM, as well as the group stages for Division A. Uh, Looks like Gian Gaming's predictions were pretty much 8 out of 9 spot on. As well. I got 6 out of 9. I think my copium is gonna be. I planned that all along to get the funny number.
Yeah, don't fret it, man.
Because
I'm
there's
not
more.
even
Gonna be,
I'm not even minding my predictions anymore.
yeah.
So
But
they're
there's
just
gonna be. But the thing is,
predictions.
there's gonna be more. The group as the group stages
True.
progress, as the rest of Division B progresses, we're gonna have a better idea of what these teams are capable of, and I know that they're gonna give us a good season of UAC.
Definitely, definitely.
Mhm. Mhm. Whew, that was a fun first day. Hope you guys enjoyed that as well. We'd just like to take a little bit of time to thank all of our sponsors. Like Globe
Yeah.
Telecom, our official telecom sponsors, Logitech G, our official gaming partner. Catch them at logitech.acadarena.com so you get some
Mhm.
nice gear. I think they have like it's not like a big sale, but like a 20%, 10% sale on Logitech G. So you can hashtag keep playing. And of course, Twitch Student, our platform partner. We are streaming on FB, twitch.tv, as well as being co-streamed by Rebenga. So just watch for updates on the AcadArena page for that.
Yeah. So also TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And
Uh,
AcadArena themselves. The University Alliance Cup wouldn't be a thing without our amazing sponsors, right?
Mhm.
Partners UAC 2021 is powered by, oh, you mentioned it already, Globe
Mhm, mhm,
Telecom, and
mhm.
especially the students. This will not be
Yes.
possible without you guys. Well played, GG's.
Mhm. And I think that kind of wraps up for today. I hope we see you in the next week of UAC Wild Rift. We have been your shoutcasters, Hyron and Lyric, and I hope you guys gave Kobe a warm welcome for his casting debut. We'll be back with more collegiate esports action next week. Just watch the page for more updates.